Pretenders or contenders? Are these guys the real deal, or are they just faking it? First on the docket, Jalen, is Gardner Minshew. He had a 3 touchdown game against a decent Colts defense, one
Yes.
drop pass, and one hell of a motivational speech in the locker room post game.
hmm
He had a decent year the season last year. Like it wasn't bad for a rookie by far, especially for a
Yes.
lower round rookie. He had a good season. Now this year he
Yes.
starts the season off with a 3 tutter game, and he still has the stash. Minshew mania is still alive and well, but is he the real deal?
I think, and I don't mean any type of disrespect to
Yes,
him
you
by this.
do.
I
One
want
hundred
him to be
percent
great.
disrespect.
I want Gardner Minshew to be great. Like that's my thing. I
Mm-hmm.
love Gardner Minshew. I think he's a great player. I think he's going to be great. But right now, with the team he's with and the way he's playing, and his ups and downs, if because he's kind of hit or miss some weeks. Some weeks he's very hit or miss. I see him right now as a better version of Jay Cutler when he was on the Bears. He has years where he does great, and he has weeks where he does like amazing. You'd think he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. Then there's other weeks where you're like, bro, how do you stop a starting job? And I think that's kind of the career path he's on right now. I think if he leaves Jacksonville within the next 3 to 4 years, he can get away from that. But I think if he stays with Jacksonville for this long and they keep doing what they're doing with just pretty much losing talent and not getting anything back from it,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to be on that path of not his fault, but he's going to end up being a better version of Jay Cutler just based off of raw talent.
That's really interesting. I actually haven't heard that comparison before. Jay Cutler or Gardner Minshew is a little better than Jay Cutler. Probably doesn't chain smoke as much, but it's not smoking for Gardner. It's all just straight Bud Light, baby. Just straight,
Bud Light.
for
Bud Lighting
the mustache
Jorts.
king there in Gardner Minshew. I it might be preemptive, but
Mm-hmm.
based off of what we've seen and based off of what he's surrounded by, Gardner Minshew, if he is able to escape Jacksonville, essentially, he
Yes.
is a real deal. He will be a threat. He will be a easily a top 15 starting quarterback for his career if he's able to get out of Jacksonville. That's my one thing I have to go with it. He will be
Yes.
successful, but I mean he could have some success in down there with in Jacksonville. He got some success, sure.
He's gonna have the it's the same exact thing. Look at Blake Bortles. Blake Bortles came in, was very high touted recruit,
Hmm.
and he had a decent first year. It wasn't terrible,
See,
but
the
it just you could see the talent around him wasn't enough to keep going,
when I
and
look
it
when I
went
see
down.
Gardner Minshew is they had sub average talent last year as well. But
Mm-hmm.
I know it's stats, but you gotta look through it. The most important one is completion percentage, 62%. That's about league average. That's not bad, not bad, especially as a rookie. Then I like the touchdown to interception ratio, 24-6. It's a 4-to-1 ratio. That's a very healthy one to have. If you can consistently put that up, you're going to have success in this league. Next one we need to talk about though is your boy Kyler Murray. Is he the real deal?
Yes, I think I think Kyler Murray is very dangerous. I feel like right now he has the attributes of some of the top quarterbacks in the game right now. He can run like Lamar. I'm not saying he can. I'm not saying he's as fast or agile as Lamar, but he has that same threat. He has that same when you have to game plan for him, you have to think, okay, we can stop the pass, but if he takes off, we're gonna have an issue. Or if we stop his run, we still gotta watch the pass, so we're gonna have the issue. I think skills wise, he has the ability to be a real contender. And watching how he was under pressure against a very strong 49ers defense, I
Mm-hmm.
think he's looking like a contender, especially after his rookie season. He didn't break under pressure. He had a decent season. I think he would have won more games with a better defense last year. I think honestly, I do think he's a contender. Not even saying it as a Cardinals fan, just in general, he is fun to watch, and he's doing it right. Yes, he did have a mess up. He did have an interception,
Mm-hmm.
but it was just a great defensive tip. Balls in the air, someone's gonna grab it.
You want to hear
Type play.
something
So
here,
I
Jalen?
think he could be.
You want to
Yes.
hear something? Kyler Murray. Well, might be a little hot take, but Kyler Murray is going to have a better career than Michael Vick.
Ooh.
Kyler Murray is going to be better than Michael Vick because his passing is decent. I don't like what they did in Arizona in week 1. I don't like him throwing the ball 40 times a game. I like him being more around the 30. The 30 range is going to be healthy for him. But like Michael Vick, a decent passer, but man, can he run. Kyler Murray, anytime he got out of the pocket, and anytime you saw him, he was slicing and dicing all the way up and down the field. 91 rushing yards, dude, for a quarterback. He was destroying that defense. And he's so fast. He's so quick in there. His cuts are crazy. And for a
I
quarterback,
want you to hear this crazy stat.
yes.
This so far after week 1, obviously this isn't a year, but after week 1, the league leaders in yards per carry are David Johnson with 7.1 and Kyler Murray with 7.1. Kyler Murray would be number 1 with 9.1 yards per carry if he didn't take those knees in victory formation. He would have a 9.1 yards per carry. But we take the Cardinals take victory formation and it's shotgun, so it's a 5-yard loss for victory formation.
That's that's just proving the point I think there. Now the last one, Mr. Trubisky. Is he the real deal based off of what we saw in week 1? Is he going to have success or okay, because that's where I was going with this. I mean, 242 yards, 3 touchdowns, most of that coming in the fourth quarter. But he's too inconsistent. This doesn't mean anything. And I mean, no offense to Detroit Lions fans, because I know we have a couple. But the Detroit Lions aren't a good way to test yourself, you know? They're not a good measure. So Mitch Trubisky, no, kiss and titties, he's not the real deal. And he never will be. Nick Foles is way better.
Take on Mitch Trubisky.
Oh, no.
I think Mitch Trubisky's roof right now, as of how we've seen him, is Carson Palmer. He can be Carson Palmer. But I'm not talking about Carson Palmer like MVP season Carson Palmer. I'm talking about the year where he was averaging he would throw 2 interceptions a game, but he still threw for 300.
So you mean like what Philip Rivers does right now?
Yes, Philip Rivers. But I didn't want to say Philip Rivers because Philip Rivers is a guaranteed Hall of Famer. But Carson Palmer is not. But I hope Carson Palmer gets in because I'm a Cardinals fan, and he did have a pretty good career, and he did make some stuff happen. I hope he gets in the Hall of Fame, but I think Philip Rivers definitely probably had a better career.